So we've been doing so much dominant 7 arpeggio stuff on the channel, and I can't believe that I didn't show you guys this trick that opens them up and makes them sound way more interesting. I mean, they're already great to use for all of our blues stuff or playing funky stuff over dominant 7 chords, but this little technique that I did in that solo really takes it to a new level. We're gonna jump into this technique in a minute, and we're gonna get more out of our dominant 7 arpeggios, but what I wanna say first of all is thank you so much to those of you who have jumped in to the Arpeggio Handbook for Blues Guitar. It's my first interactive ebook, and it's quickly become the most popular product on my lesson website, workingclassguitar.com. I'm getting some great feedback on the handbook, and I thought, let's extend the sale to those of you who might have missed out. Click the link below and grab it for 40% off. So in addition to that sale link, I'll give you another free link so you can get the track and a little bit of tab so I can show you the arpeggio shapes and the half-step approaches. Everything else is just kind of improvised off the top of my head, but it'll make sense. All right, let's check it out. So the track that we're playing to is just a G7 chord over and over. Some might call that a vamp, where we're just kind of playing the same thing over and over. Right? And you can play a G7 arpeggio over that. It's gonna sound really good. And you can even play G minor pentatonic in all your licks. All that'll sound great as well. But what I was doing, just to give you another option, was to take those targeted notes, G, B, D, and F, and approach each one from a half step below. So when you combine that with like a blues lick, it might sound something like this. When you get it cooking, it's got this cool ear-bending, ear-twisting quality. And if you know your dominant 7 arpeggios, you will if you get the book, plug there. You know it in the octaves that I just played there, you can do each one a half step below. Now that might sound a little bit weird and off kilter to the listener, so you want to be careful in how much you do that. I start the solo off in this octave here. So I'm just taking that piece and approaching it a half step away. Then I do it again down here. I don't start on the root note G, I start on the B, or a half step away from it actually. So if we played that more fluid, but now it sounds like this twisty-turny, outside-y kind of thing, and it's really just approaching the arpeggio notes, which are terribly inside, from a half step away. It is a really, really fun trick. If you know some other ones, like here, that's another beautiful arpeggio, which I'll tab out that octave for you. You do the same thing. Let's see if I can not, don't go so fast, Corey. Then I went way up here. I'm going fast because you guys will have this. This is theoretical too. You really got to know the arpeggios before you start doing this. I wouldn't advise you to start doing a half step below before you know the actual arpeggio. So when we have this one, you'll have it here. Really fun. And you heard me do it in the solo. That's what I was leaning on to get some of those sounds. So let's bring the track in and just kind of play around and get some ideas of this. This is a fun little track. So here's the arpeggio. Not so cool by itself. We'll do the half step approach. play blues all day on it. So that's what you want to do when you get the track. I want you to just put it on. If you have the ability to maybe slow it down some. Let's try it again. You probably do something like that out already, and you're already doing it. But truth be told, when the song's up the tempo, when it's a little faster, it sounds cool. So when you slow it down, do that for practice, and then slowly start to, increase the tempo, and it's going to sound really, really cool. Okay, so you got arpeggios. I'm going to tab them out for you, and we're going to do the half-step approach, and I'll do that as well. And I'll put one next to each other so it makes sense. Okay, and you can get that in the free YouTube course in the link below for sure. All right, this is a quick one, but it's really, really fun. I just wanted to say, that you can not only use these in your normal blues playing, but when you start to kind of twist and turn them like this, it creates a whole new palette of sounds. All right, cool. A lot of fun. I think you're going to dig that. And again, thank you so much if you've jumped into the Arpeggio Handbook. It's really, really doing a lot of good for some folks. I'm already hearing some great feedback. So that's fantastic, and that's what I do it for. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. You know the drill. Videos all the time, lessons all the time, gear all the time. And drop a comment. Tell me what you love about Dominant 7 arpeggios and what you're up to. I'd love to hear it. All right, see you next time.